Is the Sinister Game being here with a new stream? And in this stream, I want to be doing part 33 of my walkthrough of Noire here. And in this part, I intend on doing the sports vehicles. For vehicles part 3 is up in parentheses, hopefully. And that's not counting like the second part of like the two-door vehicles, whatever. But yeah. And actually, I might repeat on it. Since, yeah, my desktop version of YouTube Studios did not show as live quite yet. But now it does, it seems. Okay, good. Hello. Is the Sinister Game being here with a new stream? And in this stream, I'm gonna be hopefully going over the sports vehicles. For vehicles part 3 is in parentheses, not counting any duplicate parts of like one vehicle part. Which I know of like the 1 and like 2 out of 2 basically, but a couple I had to do like a second part of. Because I like the mechanics with the thing and all that kind of stuff, especially with vehicles. It kind of can take a while to spawn sometimes for the certain one I want. And for the landmarks, there might have just been a good bit of information there and looking around, making sure I found everything regarding them and everything. And also going for certain interiors, basically, in that kind of case, yes. But yeah, vehicles, cities kind of can take a couple hours, in my opinion, sometimes to spawn, from my experience. Maybe not even my opinion, but from my experience, even. But yes. I also do want to mention this is actually take 2 of this live stream, sadly. What happened was, apparently, when I was live streaming in like the first half hour, like 31 minutes, my live stream decided just to stop randomly recording, apparently. I recorded for like an hour 40 minutes. I look at my YouTube studio and suddenly it's not recording. It was like uploaded or something. Which was super weird, but yeah. Very much that was super weird. Alright, looks like the mini thumbnail viewers actually are showing the game. So yes, I actually did manage to pick up a few vehicles in that first take, so I will have to refine those for this take, which better not be an issue at all, quite frankly. I'm gonna be understandably annoyed as fuck, for sure. If it suddenly becomes much harder after finding it the first time, whatever. So yeah, I ended off with the Lincoln Zephyr Touring, I'm pretty sure, in the last part of Vehicles Part 2, the 4 doors. Which, yeah, this part may be renamed the 4 doors, depending on like how long all this takes, since I still have like 7 of those still at least to go. Not, which does count the Ford I need to go for again or whatever. Since of course my live stream decided to not record entirely. Or have an issue with the recording and just suddenly stopped or something. On the PlayStation 5 official like live streaming feature on the console itself. On the console itself, yes. So, really, I ended off with the Zephyr Touring in the last part. Got the Hydromatic 8888. Oldsmobile Sedan. I gotta redo those two. The Packard Clipper 8 I need to redo. The Plymouth Sedan I need to redo. And that's it seems. And I need 3 more 4 doors altogether still. And I did not get on that first take that randomly decided to end on its own. Also, side note, somehow my newspaper part of the walkthrough got like really popular suddenly. Not exactly sure why, but whatever. Actually got really nice watch time on it, which was like something like 14, almost 15 hours of watch time. Despite some bullshit with my throat. Which, of course, there was that one fucking commenter that decides to fucking complain about it, of course. Oh, do you have to belch or whatever? Fucking gross AF or something. Like, for fuck's sakes, is it not obvious that I'm dealing with a bunch of fucking bullshit for the longest time? Like a whole fucking year at this point? Like, just things known as, like, health conditions and shit. Fucking people, fucking... Like, I ain't gonna be discouraged and shit. If I need to belch and shit, I will, or whatever. But I guess I will put more of an effort to stop that now. Hopefully I won't have any more of those streams where my shit's so uncontrollable. It happens like practically the whole fucking live stream. Hopeful fucking, yeah, at least. So I'll see if I can maybe do better regarding that, but no promises. Because people don't have to be rude as shit with all their comments. Every time I get a comment of criticism, it can always be better. You don't have to be like complete fucking rude. That's not what criticism fucking is. Criticism's not equal to being fucking rude as fuck. Honestly, but whatever, people. Totally not the reason why I'm dealing with more of these problems is fucking doing shit to myself or anything over the hateful fucking comments and shit over the years. That's totally not why my hiatal hernia and shit became worse and worse and worse, because I did stuff over people being dickheads on the internet. To my ass and shit. To my ass and shit, yes. But whatever, fuck y'all fucking low life scum of the earth fucking haters and shit. I'm still fucking going forward with this walkthrough. And people complain so hard about it, that's too bad. I'm not redoing it or anything. That's what the community deserves for pissing me off, for the M-rated communities and shit. Just because the game's M-rated doesn't mean you don't have to be fucking toxic as fuck and shit. So maybe next time people will learn to be more respectful and stuff. If people hear this message and all that kind of stuff, of course, in this part. If they actually decide to watch and everything. Maybe bully will go better, hopefully, for me. Regarding this throat and shit. Yes, I do plan on playing bully since it was, as of yesterday, August 20th, added to the Plus subscription, and that's exactly why I kind of played Noire here. Kind of, at least. It's kind of why. Obviously, I already owned the game before Plus. I own a lot of these Rockstar titles before Plus even adds them. So I have them actually permanently in my collection, and not like off of a subscription where you don't truly own the fucking game. So yeah, I do, by the way, intend on playing Bully. I think I already mentioned that actually at the beginning of this walkthrough. I think in even part 1, that information was kind of already known about. So I already did say I would do it. Regarding Bully, actually, it's confirmed, as I expected. They were just going to use the old versions of the game and not do some new version of the game. Which I thought could be the slightest possibility, given that PlayStation never got the Scholarship Edition, that they could maybe do something regarding that. I don't know if I spoke about it before, but I always knew that was a small possibility at least. But nah, they just decided to use the old versions. Apparently for the PS4, PS5 version, they actually gave like a new skin over when you hover over the game, at least on the PS5. I forget how it works on PS4. It might just be like the cover of the image, so it might look the same still on PS4. But at least on PS5, it looks fancier now, I think. I forget how it looked before, but yeah. On the PS5 before, it might have used like the actual cover images, but like, like wallpaper kind of format or something, if that makes sense at all. But apparently there's a more unique image they use now for the look of it, so it does look fancier now at least, which is nice. At least that's what I've heard. I didn't know if that was 100% new, but apparently it kind of was. So it's only like a new look. It's not really a different game, of course. And also, it does use the old PlayStation 2 emulator. So the game, I think, is laggy and stuff at times. Might have always been like that on PS4, or it might just be new like that on PS5, because like I know some games don't work good. Like Manhunt and the Warriors, those work terrible, for example, as a couple of the Rockstar examples for ones that the emulation does not work great on the PS5 in particular, while it still works pretty much the same on the PS4, I believe. But yeah, I think Bully definitely uses the old emulator, so you're not going to be able to have the like rewind features and stuff like that that the new PS2 emulator has for the PS5 and also the PS4 technically. So that's some information regarding Bully. If I do play it, I might try to figure out how I can maybe do it on PC so I can play the Scholarship edition of the game. There's not many Rockstar titles where I feel there's like an enhanced version, much on like a certain platform I've not really been able to like access as easily until now. I always maybe want to figure out some stuff regarding PC stuff. My laptop's not the craziest. I don't have like the greatest knowledge of all this stuff. If I actually had something that could actually do all that kind of stuff, then I would obviously try to be more knowledgeable on that kind of stuff. So if anybody has any advice regarding like how I should go about recording Bully, then let me know. That would be appreciated, perhaps. I have this like program called like OBS or something. I don't. Might be a streaming kind of thing. I've never really used it much though, so I'd have to maybe figure out how it works or something. I'm hoping to have like something where I can do like a private live stream kind of, because I prefer kind of do my streams private so I don't get distracted too much by comments or something. And also because this throat's a bitch, I don't want people to probably in there all complaining, though, because people do nothing but complain, complain, complain in my experience for the most part. Even if you try, aside for some minor nonsensical stuff or something, people would complain about the one thing they don't like over the rest of the content that they can like, as long as they're willing to listen to a voice, even if it's not the voice they prefer or something. I don't get it, man. Like, what's people in this world so fucking toxic for, bro? I don't never fucking get it, bro. I don't care what game rating a game is, doesn't excuse the toxicity, bro. Oh well. Y'all's comments make a good laugh though, so it's fun while it lasts, and y'all's comment goes to the shitter, basically. I can. But yeah. By the way, I also kind of might need to figure out how to lower the FPS on Bully as well. Assuming it's not like locked to 60 when you do like silent patch or something, I think I've done. So I've already done a bit of fixing regarding Bully as well. But apparently there's like at least one mission that will be broken on 60 frames. It might play at 30 frames, since I don't really care too much about the frames compared to other people, so I would not mind playing a game at 30 frames for the whole game, quite frankly. To make it more natural with the console versions anyways, I would imagine. So yeah, if PC cannot handle 60 frames, I imagine any of the other versions of the game just never hit 60 frames anyways. And are probably locked to 30. Which, yeah, I'm very much used to. Mostly being a console person, so I don't really care. That might be easier for me to figure out, though, since I already kind of have, like, silent patch and stuff figured out, though. But, yeah, regarding, like, fucking how I should go about recording the game, I'm not exactly too sure, quite frankly. So any suggestions there, I would definitely appreciate. I would kind of still prefer to do it in a live stream format. I think it just kind of works nice for my for my walkthroughs. That's just kind of how I've always went about them. So I don't know if I would really care to change it up just because I'm on PC or something. to like a video format or something. Because I could always do the video format on here if I wanted to as well for the PlayStation. Which wouldn't work for everything anyways. So I just go with the live stream thing. Because yeah, some of the 100% things can definitely go well above 1 hour. Yeah, that's also kind of why I prefer the live stream format. If I can do it there, of course, on PC easily. Eventually, I would definitely do so. But yeah, I'm not PC Master Race per se, so I need to figure some of that stuff out, I guess. So I can actually put a scholarship edition. So I can actually put a scholarship edition, yes, and not the basic bully version back from the PS2. Would be nice for sure. Alright, so I think that's enough talking about the future for like upcoming walkthrough for an upcoming walkthrough per se. So back into the topic at hand here. So clearly I need the Oldsmobile Hydromatic EE88 next. As I said, unfortunately my last take ended in the first 31 minutes without my permission, so I gotta redo it sadly for the first few. And hope they actually show up and everything. So personally for this one, I prefer the Quarter Moon Murders, I believe, for this one I'm going to be doing first. I'll go in here first, I guess, actually, before I go over the location, so I can actually show it for the map, actually, that's right. And yeah, I was doing the setup, that's kind of where I first realized the recording issue decided to happen. Oh yeah, when you do circle, it goes all the way back, I forgot, that's right. But yeah, I like to be absolutely sure. So yeah, I should always be doing cross. And yes, it's cross because it's shapes, not letters like Nintendo and Xbox consoles. Alright, so Quarter Moon Murders. It is available in one of the like kinky homicide cases per se, but yeah. Problem is that one has a large crime scene, so I don't know if I would really care to do that one so much. And yeah, also like I said, it's kinky, so I would have to like pause the live stream possibly too. Which I don't mind doing, I've already done it in other parts. Like, aside for initially playing the case even, but yeah. Yes, yes. This one last time was pretty consistent, where it happened easily in the first try. This one didn't really give me any problems finding. This should be a super quick one to find, this method. Okay, so to pause here, I guess, so I can go over some of the locations if you want to find it somewhere else. I should have maybe actually went over that one first, kind of before I even went in, actually, right? But yes. For the vehicle I'm going for, you can usually find one during the silk stocking murder in the parking lot beside the Just Picked Fruit Market. So yeah, that's the third homicide case. Pretty sure it's the last of the kinky homicide case. It is the last of the kinky homicide cases. It's also not one of the massive crime scene, like I said. But yeah, it's in the parking lot beside the Just Picked Fruit Market, which may require going pretty far in that case as well. That might be one of the later areas of the case, if I remember right. Yeah, that might be one of the later areas of that case for Just Picked Fruit Market for sure. And then yeah, for this one, you just need to go over to the Hall of Records parking lot during the Quarter Moon Murders, which is actually the second landmark you go to. I forgot initially, but since I did kind of do that take one, now I have to do this take two, sadly, because of recording bullshit. Over there in this parking lot, the second landmark you need to go to will have the vehicle. I'm not sure if you can actually go there like right away and it'll still be there, or if you need to go there when you're intending to go there, or what. I would probably just go there when you're intending to go there, just in case. You don't have to do too much, especially when you're skipping the driving and having a partner drive for you, which you might as well do on repeat playthroughs of these cases, of course. But yes. You can also find it in the Blue Line street crime as well. The Blue Line is it is a Vice street crime for the Vice desk. For that, you need to follow the dirt road past the house and garage where the criminals were holed up and head right. The vehicle is near another house according to the Noire wiki. So that's another location. So 2 cases so far and then 1 street crime. Both cases being for homicide, the street crime for vice. And yeah, obviously I showed all the street crimes before, so there's gameplay of those already on the walkthrough. Vice in particular, I think, was part 29, I think, if I recall, for the Vice street crimes. For the Vice desk street crimes. Very rarely, you can also find it in Bunker Hill, which apparently is somewhere like north of downtown, if I recall. I don't know if you actually see the word Bunker Hill on the actual map anywhere. I forget. I do very much forget there, yes. But yeah, somewhere located north of downtown, there will be a Bunker Hill that can very rarely spawn the Oldsmobile Hydra-Matic 8888, whatever. Which, yeah, I don't know if that's on the map anywhere with Bunker Hill or whatever. I see Hill Street, but not sure about Bunker Hill. As with a lot of vehicles so far, from my experience, I feel Wilshire basically seems to be a very good location too. If you just want to find it randomly on the street, like a lot of other vehicles, and don't want to play a case for any reason or any of that. Westlake, when it says Westlake, I'm not sure if it includes like the Westlake tire pits around there or anything. If it does for any reason, you might be able to find it on this street or something. Otherwise, Westlake Avenue and like Westlake Street might be some of your better couple options for Westlake. And then also Hollywood. Kind of like this whole area here seems to be another good spawn location for it as well. If you don't want to find it through like a case or like a street crime, but quite frankly, I do recommend finding them for cases and street crimes because those are the more guaranteed spawns. So I'd probably go with one the couple. I would probably go with one of the first couple I have already mentioned for the couple of homicide cases or the Vice desk street crime. My phone's at 96%. I'm just going to kind of charge it right now. And since I already kind of went over the vehicles in a previous attempt of the stream, I kind of already know a bit of what I'm doing at least. I don't need my phone right now at least.
No one else but the killer knew about this message.
Yeah, right now I'm like kind of deaf in my right ear or some shit, I think. For some reason.
To suffer woes.
Not sure why, but
to
whatever.
Wrongs darker than death or night.
You know, just in case, of course.
Another snippet from the Shelley poem. If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely... You know the way. You can drive.
So, again, it is the second landmark you can go to. So you just need to go to this one, get the clues there, then you pretty much go to Hall Records right away after that, so it's pretty quick. Alright, so this has went on for like 20-ish minutes, okay. Kind of figured maybe since with all the bully talk for the next walkthrough, basically.
Rather you than me, Phelps.
In a little sense, I kind of do want to do my own kind of like game and kind of before the next quest game in a way, but honestly, I don't mind. I might as well just do bully next. Not a big deal, quite frankly.
You know the local hobos use that as a latrine.
So I'll probably do bully next, yes. For a walkthrough, of course.
There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing, odorous plants which curtain out the day. Where next? Elizabeth Short.
So I think you
Betty
technically
Short.
need the one with all the like,
Elizabeth
text
Short,
on it. You
Social
might not necessarily
Security.
even need the social security one,
You got a city
as far
map?
as I know. But maybe just in
You
case,
can
it's
work out
probably
where
better to
he's
get
taking
the
us.
other two.
I don't like this freak leading us around by the nose.
It's probably best to just get both of them. I mean, not the other two, but probably just best to get both of them, quite frankly, just in case.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Yeah. That's right. This one you do kind of have to know where you're going. But like I said, it's just the second one, so you're fine to just go to it now like that, and when you do, it will tell you that's the right location, basically.
You're behind the wheel.
If you need help with that or anything, obviously try to read like what it says on the excerpt, maybe you'll get it from that somehow. If not, then look it up somewhere or something. Basically. So when you get here, again, you're looking for a 4-door. Kind of might have to look back at my phone briefly here to see what it looked like again. And somehow the wiki, just right when I scroll up, has to reload because the fandom wiki's all ad infested as fuck, of course. Oh yeah, it has like the kind of has a bit of grading or something beneath the like headlight, and then there's also like the orange like lights beneath all that as well. Right, it's kind of a little unique looking. If you think of it like that, then it should be kind of easy to find. Should be kind of easy to find as long as you think of it that way, I would say. So it's not those two. Not that either. Bro, it better actually spawn no problem this time, though. Spawn no problem the last time. But of course, recording issue, like I said, is what ended up happening. I got first try last time, so like, better fucking spawn. Did it not actually spawn? What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, that's not even it, bro. What the hell? I had it no problem last time. But of course, my live stream wants to randomly end itself. Apparently it did. So, I guess I gotta keep trying here. My bad. Get in. I'm just pissed as shit, of course, because this game is being inconsistent now. Of course, this game's being fucking inconsistent as fuck now. Fucking. Guess
Can
I'll
you drive
try
to this
here,
one?
I guess.
And where exactly are we going?
Hope that it respawns here. Or that actually spawns this time, not respawn per se, but yeah. Said respawn probably because of GT Online and whatnot, of course. But yeah, the look of it, like I said, because of the first take, the look was already on the showroom, and I was on it for quite a while. So I'm obviously looking for 13 of I am, yes, obviously looking for 13 out of 19. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's not fair. That's taking this long to find out that my live stream decides to be a bitch last time and decides not to spawn, of course. I deserve it just as quick
You
as
can
the
drive.
last time, honest fucking
Fine.
Lee, man.
Where are we headed?
That's the right one, right? Definitely, okay.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Oh wait, what are we here? That's right, I'm probably going to take the vehicle now. Oh my god, you know I might as well just drive there manually each time, huh? Might as well just go there each and every single time, huh? Like that, huh? Fucking game. God, what a bitch, bro. Like, come on. All cause the fucking live stream decided to end itself. I have to keep doing this now. Just to even obtain the vehicle to prove it actually spawns here. Which for me, it happened on the first try last time, which I don't know why this time it does not. Some bullshit, honestly, though. That's a style line. I feel it kind of looks similar in front to the style line. But with the, like, grading in, like, the orange, basically underneath the headlight, like I said. And also was on the screen for a while. So I had to clarify why exactly I had a few that I'll be going for on the stream. Basically. I'll also explain some stuff regarding Bully as well. For the next walkthrough I'm planning on, of course. Which I think was pretty obvious given this was the Frigus Plus game that was pretty much going to be doing that one next. Where I am planning to, of course. Probably do it in September or October somehow, maybe too, if I end up being this in September. But I don't know if I've already pushed back a couple parts or something an extra day or something because of stupid recording issues. So like at least the third time I probably had a recording issue for that Noire walkthrough. Basically, yes. Yeah, this game sadly a lot of stuff I feel autosaves too, so like it's not really any much way I can backtrack it. Unless I just restart the whole game as far as I understand or something. So once you get a vehicle, it tends to auto-save the game. I don't remember if there's much way to turn it off, actually. Not that I've had, like, 3 times where it happens like that, but, like, I'm so close to being done anyways, so, like, yeah, this is definitely in it. You fucking game. Why should I have to search for it so much more this time than I even had to the last time? Like, come on. Be consistent, for fuck's sakes. So annoying that it's not being consistent with me here. Like, I literally had it the first time last time. Some vehicles, I swear, better be quicker than it was in the previous take then. So this is going to be every vehicle this time compared to last time. Oh my fucking god. I'm not going to be happy as hell at all. I've been missed somehow. No, that's just another style line, I'm pretty sure that I already covered. Oh, and also style line, I think it's 2-door too, right? Again, I feel it kind of looks style line like, but it's like 4-door obviously instead. And again, that whole appearance has been on there for the longest time, basically. But I'm not changing my fucking, like, way of finding it just because I just want to spawn. I found it here the last time. I want to find it here this time, too, for fuck's sakes. I shouldn't have to switch my location that I choose just because the game wants to be inconsistent. Like, you know, that's some fucking bullshit, for fuck's sakes. Like, why can't the internet infrastructure be perfect in the year 2024 is beyond me, bro. For real, dude. Probably because I live in a fucking desert, despite it being a fucking city and shit. Somehow being in a desert somehow makes things crusty as shit in this world. And when demon crap fucking left-leaning fucks fucking deprive the world of fucking money and shit from the corporations taxing everything to death and shit, then yeah, how the fuck do you improve the infrastructure of shit, bruh? When all this fucking money and shit going to all these fake ass fucking wars and shit. That the lefties fucking trigger and shit. That's what I think for sure is a good bit of that shit, kind of basically. Why there cannot be as many nice things in this world and shit. Some folk, at least, or for some states and shit, at least, or whatever. Or whatever. Maybe not the greatest at it. Maybe not the best at explaining it, but maybe somebody gets it or something. But maybe somebody fucking gets it. Again, it's not here, like, seriously. How'd I go from getting it on the first try to not wanting to spawn? Plus, the game tends to spawn them easier when you don't have them, which, again, that's not my fucking fault when the stupid live stream decides to quit itself, though. Without it even giving me the option to, it just did it on its own. The stupid PlayStation 5 live stream sometimes, I swear. It's probably, cause yeah, my internet worked fine the whole time. My stream was still happening for like another hour, despite it ending like an hour earlier, for some reason. So honestly, it's fucking Sony's fault. I blame fucking Sony for that shit. Maybe YouTube as well. Honestly though, yes. Like, seriously, it better not take like a whole ass hour for it to spawn this time. I had it literally the first fucking try. But now it's just not fucking spawning, like what the hell? Like you would think these case spawns would be more consistent. I thought they were, but I guess now with this one I'm not so sure anymore. But again, I never had to go for one on a take fucking two just because one decides not to record properly. All my other ones record properly on the first fucking try. This one did not for some fucking reason. It's so bullshit. Like honestly, maybe the street crime is the best of them to go for then. It's like the case ones if you don't seem consistent. Sometimes at least. Like, why the fuck should I have to change the location I choose just because of us? Just because of the fucking game, though, like, actually. Like, when I choose a location, I like to stick to it, unless it takes like an hour to 2 hours or something.
11:25, code 6.
It seems to be spawning pretty consistently for new vehicles every time we just go up to there and then go back, it seems. Kind of. Not really 100% if the variety, of course, changes much, but... is this it? I don't feel I'm seeing grading and shit on there, though. On the fucking front, though. Could just be because of dark color, I don't fucking know, but still. Let's go. I can spawn a fucking better fucking color than any fucking game. I swear this game's being I swear this game's being a manipulative fucking prick right now. If it is spawning it. It's just being weird with it. Or it's probably just some lookalike, because yeah, I see there, for example. It's not attached to like that grading or whatever at all. At all, yes. Yeah, I don't even think that was it. I think that was just a similar one.
Heaven.
Which, yeah. There's been a good bit of them that's already been similar, so like that would make perfect sense. That would make perfect sense, yes. Not many spawn this time, it seems interesting. Nope, not again, of course. Oh my god. Fuck this game. Fuck this game, to be honest. Like, what's the fucking... Literally, like, what's the fucking point in making this shit inconsistent? Or it could be the wiki just thinking it spawns and they're really not, and it just got lucky like one fucking time or something, just jotted down there for some fucking reason. Like, given I already found out the first fucking try last time, I don't think so. For this particular one, at least. I've already pointed out ones that do seem to be bullshit spawns, so I kind of already mentioned some bullshit spawns I've seen from the wiki. That never really seemed to work for me, at least. Bruh. You can spawn in the same fucking location just because it's not the first time doesn't mean you have to fucking remove it or whatever the fuck. Fucking game. Guarantee it's not just the first time spawn. It's gotta be able to spawn here over fucking times. There's no way it can't be like that. Dang it, I don't know. Export and imports, for example, to fucking. That shit kinda does that, I guess, but still. It's not exports and fucking imports. Obviously, like it is in San Andreas and stuff. You just go in each vehicle. Each of the 95 vehicles you need, basically, just go in one time. That's it. So. It's not really truly export and imports now, is it? Fucking Rockstar. So give me the fucking spawn, damn it. Like I had last fucking time. That Sony fucking ruins for me. Because their live stream doesn't like to be consistent for their live stream shit. Doesn't like to be consistent in my experience. Just a similar one again, one I probably still need later on or something. Except now in life I had like some fog lights. The other one might not even have fog lights, actually. But again, it's on the screen for a while, so. I honestly, just ready if I should just take a street spawn for it if I see one at this point. Just purposely let it spawn another one at the thing, because it does spawn there. I did have it on the first try last time. Not that people know it, of course, because they don't even read my live stream, but still. Like, who else would have? Like, what else would have caused my live stream to end while everything else was fucking fine? Those are definitely not it. Shouldn't have to do the fucking street crime again. That's some bullshit. I don't want to fucking do the street crime. I fucking find it here like the first time. Pretty sure that's not all it. Whatever. Oh my god, fucking spawn a fucking assholes. Why not to kill a citizen? Something. Bro, this still isn't fair though. It needs to be consistent, bro. Like, seriously. Like, it's not It's not cool. You can find it like instantly. One time and another time. Nope. Nope. That's illegal. Can't spawn the first time. Not there again. God. I can't tell if I got like stupid fucking lucky the last time or like legit no. Like I got stupid lucky the first time, or like somehow once you get it, it doesn't want to spawn there. I don't fucking know. I don't get it, and it's so stupid. Things should just be consistent. Oh, this might actually finally be it here, actually. Finally. Fucking fuck, though. Yeah. It has that grading, the, like, orange, like stuff below. Again, I feel, again, I do feel it's kind of similar looking to the style line. In terms of the, like, grill, like the two-door from before it covered. Yeah, the Oldsmobile text, the like T, there's like the badging on like the bottom left or something. It seems as well. Alright, my phone's done charging too. Good, so I'm taking this. I can have easier access to it now. Yeah, almost 1 whole hour for the first vehicle because it was not being consistent like last time. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, everything seems to line up with this one. If it doesn't pop up with the name, that's because I already got it, like I said. So it's not going to pop up with the name since I got it already on the first attempt. Yeah, okay, so it's one I have already and it looks the parts. It has to be it, certainly. First time I literally got the first try. This time it took under an hour for it to spawn, it seems, which is, I guess, the worst. I've had one take like an hour to two for a spawn. For fuck's sakes. Yeah.
Easy!
You, that's a goblin, bitch. Fucking dead. Fucking dead. Fucking dead, man. See, that's the Oldsmobile Hydromatic 8888. Alright, so the next one is the Oldsmobile sedan. And because the last one, since my last stream decided to quit itself, I guess I'll have to check it after each fucking car. Which is some fucking bullshit, you know. Shouldn't have to check my live stream after each fucking car and make sure it's still going. Case of fucking communist case of communist fucking fascists and shit decide to fucking cancel my stream suddenly. Apparently. Alright, so the Oldsmobile sedan. That was that similar one I was trying. I mean, that was a similar one I was finding for like another one I was trying to find. And I believe it was the previous part for sure. Part 32, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Again, this might also be another part 32 if I don't get to like the sports vehicles. There's only 8 of those, but I do have like 7 of these 4 doors. 6 now, technically, but still. Depends on like how far I can get, basically. Oh yeah, this one has a pretty simple spawn. On the wiki, they only suggest the one spawn, which is in the gas man. It's in the gas man case for the arson desk. You go over to like the Stefan's house. Yes, you go over to like the Stefan's house or whatever. So the gas man is the first case for the arson desk. So the case I played previously and this one you'll have regardless of which version of the game you own. Both of these cases are in both of these cases are in all versions of the game. Not both versions of the game, but all versions of the game, I mean. Say the gas man. Apparently it's supposed to be a pretty consistent spawn here. Or at least that's what I think. I found it first try, no problem last time, but I guess I'll have to see, I guess. It decides to be consistent here. It's not in like a parking lot, so it might very much be an actual consistent spawn this time, hopefully. But yeah. It's kind of one with like a similar to grill, the one I was describing in like the last part, but it has like the orange lights on like the sides of it or something. Which I kept pointing out in like I was doing like a street crime for like a whole hour at least or so, and like I gave up on it because like it never spawned. So whenever I got to that part, it's basically that vehicle that I kept finding that's similar to the one I was trying to find, but it wasn't. But yeah, you don't have to play much of this case, you just have to do like the beginning parts. Literally, once you get over here, yeah, you go to either the Sire or Stefan's one, whatever shows up first. Whichever one shows up first on the notebook, I think it is.
Mouthpiece towards scripture.
What the hell?
Yeah, if I would exit, this one's a little funky, kind of, yes.
You're behind the wheel.
Alright, yeah, Stefan's is on the top, so
Where are we headed?
that should be where it is. Unless the spawn decides to be inconsistent again. For whatever
I
reason.
got a hard case I gotta break.
So once you get there, you should just be able to get to the vehicle before you really have to do much of any of the case. Yeah, there it is, right in the cutscene. Alright, yeah, same exact spot. And everything. So this one's actually a consistent spawn, unlike the last one. It seems. So again, this one's the Oldsmobile Sedan is what this one's called. This one notably does not seem to have the text for Oldsmobile on the back like the previous one. Seems. But yeah, with the lights and that similar like grill, it should be a pretty easy one to spot. Though it's definitely a pretty easy one to notice. And it's apparently a very consistent spawn there, it seems, so that will do. That one is still super quick at least, so that's nice. And yeah, since I don't know when the fucking communist fascists want to end my live stream randomly, so let me fucking check it again, I guess, even though it's been like no time at all. So I want to keep doing more and more for no fucking reason this time. Like last fucking time, basically. Basically, yes. That's still alive, good. Alright, next one here will be the Packard Clipper 8. This one's easy if you have a certain DLC case, at least. Aside from that, maybe not as easy. Which, if you're playing this remastered version of the game like I am, you automatically have the case. even if you're playing like 7th gen, like complete edition of the game, you have the case, I believe, as well. So it's like the OG, like legacy 7th gen versions of the game where you may not have the case, whether you downloaded it as DLC or not, as like a paid DLC or whatever. But yeah, you want the council's car, apparently, for the case. This is the one that goes to like the Dewey Bros, like, yeah, whatever it's called, the Dewey Bros, whatever. I have my light off. I didn't really mean to have my light off, actually. Right. In case some bugs somehow randomly crawls in my fucking goddamn fucking room or something. Like, what happened, I think, on like Friday for me, which thankfully I wasn't streaming that day anyways, or something, I think. But, yeah. If I did, that would have been really fucking annoying. Like, times 10 fucking more. Like, 100, 1,000, 1,000,000, etc., 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 I don't know. Quite frankly, but, yes. Yes, yes. So there might be a couple tied to like cases. One spawn at least is one you can do in free roam in case you don't have the DLC. So actually one of the case ones isn't a DLC case, so you might be able to do that one no problem, regardless of version. Yeah, the council's car I think is easily the best option for this next one. Yeah, this one's pretty much a consistent spawn, I'm pretty sure, because the dealership only has like 2 vehicles ever. One's a 2-door, one's a 4-door, which this one's obviously the 4-door. Since I'm obviously finishing up the 4-door vehicles. Before I get into the sports vehicles, hopefully. Hopefully, yes.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
That's the guy from the...
But yeah, regarding that complaint comment I had mentioned about like the belching or something, do you have to belch gross AF or something? It's funny they say that shit when I get like 14 hours of like watch time suddenly as well. Like, that tells me a lot of people don't seem to agree with you. Like, I don't think it was anywhere near as bad as other streams could have had it. Where I was actually hella suffering and shit. Over like a hiatal hernia, fucking throat bullshit, all that kind of shit. But yeah. Fucking...
You know the way. You can drive.
Fucking... Yeah, obviously, you just go there pretty much for now. You don't have to do much more after that on this one.
An
So this should
abandoned
be a
vehicle.
pretty quick one, just like the gas.
That's all the good ones.
Sounds like there's more to it than that.
Probably a little
Nobody
longer than
dumps
the
a
gas
shiny new
man.
Packard
to
unless
say
they
the
borrowed it
least.
without asking.
You don't say.
Okay, I'm pressing cross. It's
You're
not
on
letting me
fire
skip
today,
it.
Einstein.
What the
Very funny.
hell? How the hell?
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Seems that dialogue you have to kind of watch. It seems you cannot seem to skip that dialogue.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
So I think there's one particular clue you need, but I guess I might as well do all of them just in case.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
It would be pretty quick, of course. I've proven I'm able to go for these pretty quick on the newspaper part. After all, that's like the 14 hours of like watch time, whatever. Like I was pointing out, basically.
You must have taken the flag as a
14,
souvenir.
like
Can't
15
have
hours
any
of
street
watch
value.
time. Despite that, not one fucking like though, which is weird. Like, how did people watch it for 14 hours straight and I don't get like one like for it? That's some bullshit though. But to be fair, my Reddit one only has like 9 for like 50 hours. Like, I'm not so sure. I mean, shit, I'll still take the watch time. It's still cool, I guess. I want the watch time.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs.
Still, yeah, it's still
Carring
cool
was
having all the
stripped in a
watch
warehouse.
time, but still. Yeah, I wouldn't be at the point of a crazy hell hurting it for bullshit or whatever. The haters triumphing over the fucking supporters behind the scenes with the silent majority and everything. Or whatever. Or whatever. Yeah. So you want D or that'll get you to Dewey Bros location thing.
Combination wrench.
I'll show other
Use it
locations
to
by the way
remove the wheel
soon.
lugs.
Maybe before I go to the place, of course. Once you do that, obviously you want to do the game oil for the location of that, since that's where you want to go.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629
But yeah, it's called a
Figueroa
Packard
Street.
dealership, so yeah, it's pretty much
Got
a
it.
guaranteed spawn for this one.
Thanks
like
for your
I
help.
said. It's one of only like 2 vehicles that will pretty much spawn there.
We better see what this Jacobs guy has to say. Car was done.
Ah, fuck Jacobs. I don't need Jacobs this time. But yeah. To explain the other spawns here kind of quick. Whatever you're... But yeah, there is the same vehicle, I think, over, obviously... Hold on, yes, yes. Let me go over to the vehicle here. Yes. Yes, might very much be the same vehicle, but yeah, you cannot enter it, obviously, since it's used for the case. So yeah, over here on the case is where you can get it. Now when it comes to the actual Dewey Bros dealership, the interior is not open until... Yes. That interior is not open unless you're on the case, which again is a DLC case, so not every version of the game has the case unless it's like downloaded onto legacy versions of the game, which in that case would probably be paid DLC. Which, as far as I know, you cannot even do anymore on the Xbox 360 as that marketplace shut down. In a little under a month as of right now, actually, it did. So that might still be an option on PS3, but on older 360 version, on older 360 versions of the game, that just may not be an option anymore. Fucking, but yeah. In terms of outside spawns, I don't even think the outside spawn unless you're on the case either. See, I don't even think they spawn outside unless you're on the case as well, I want to say. If I remember, I actually went here, like, in free roam, and they don't spawn outside, too. Unless, again, you're on this case. So yeah, having this case is the easiest way to get the vehicle easily. Which, again, not every version has the easiest access to the case, since it is a DLC case, depending on the version of the game. Depending on the version of the game. So, there's another case, but I'm not really too sure if you can actually obtain it in this case. It might not be obtainable here, but I'll mention it just in case. According to the Noire wiki, the vehicle is also used in the case Manifest Destiny, which, by the way, that is the final Vice Desk case of the game. It belongs to two mobsters working for Mickey Cohen. They used the car to escape LAPD detectives Cole Phelps and Roy Earl. So not really quite sure there, quite frankly. Maybe if you kill the mobsters quick enough or something, and all that kind of stuff, you might be able to get it there. I'm not sure, though. But otherwise, there is one more location that's not tied to a case or a street crime or any of that, so you might have some randomness tied to this one. I think it's over here, actually. In, like, the way, like, bottom right of the map. Pretty much, it's in, like, pretty much near the way bottom right of the map. According to Noire wiki here, it can be found in the army base located in the southeast part of the Los Angeles map. The base is south of 7th Street. So yeah, south of 7th Street. The base, I think it's supposed to just say base one time, but that seems to be a mistake on the Noire wiki there. Contains a rectangular track with roads bisecting east-west and north-south as the landmarks. I don't know what it means as the landmarks, I'm not really sure about that. Might just be the way to describe it for some reason, but there's no landmarks around that, it seems. Since there's only 30 landmarks required, and I don't even think there's more than 30 landmarks in the game, I'm pretty sure as well. Might be a kind of poor choice of wording there, having the words landmarks to describe that, whatever, but still. The car is just to the east of the proving track. The car is just to the east of the proving track, yes. So I'm not sure if that's suggesting it's like more over here-ish than like over here-ish. Somewhere around the army base apparently is a spawn for the Packard Clipper 8. But yeah, might not be the most reliable method, so hopefully you have access to the DLC case, but if not, then this might be your best option. Because yeah, I think in the one case as well, for the Manifest Destiny case, for the final Vice Desk case, if it is in fact obtainable there, you might have to go a good bit into the case as well, so if you don't want to play a good bit of the case again, and if you want it to be a shorter grind, then maybe this might be the better option here. But yeah, if you have the counselor's card, this is definitely the best option. I would definitely say it's easily
Can you drive
the
to
best
this
option.
All right. Where to?
this?
But yes. Yes, Ben.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor at your
It's the
service.
4-door one, which I
We're
think is on
investigating
the
the
left
theft
of
of
the
a package
dealership
belonging to the
inside
Argentine
itself.
embassy.
If you want
Are you missing a
small look at
combination
what it
wrench?
looks like already
I don't
here,
know,
of course.
detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
'Cause, yeah, I already went into one on the right previously. But yeah, for this door to be open, it has to be done in the case, like I said. As for the outside spawns, I kind of forget. I think the outside spawns are also exclusive to case. They might very much need the DLC case for it. But you cannot enter the ones inside. The ones inside just look to be model kind of ones, so you're not able to drive them. You can just look at them only, it seems. Seems, yes. So these two are the 2-door one, which I already entered previously in the walkthrough. There's the 4-door one. I think this is another 2-door one, looks like. And then this is like a second 4-door one. So yeah. Again, the name will not pop up since I've already been in the vehicle in the previous attempt of the live stream for all the ones I've been in so far. So yeah, that's the vehicle.
Whoa, hold the horses
But
there.
yeah.
Step into my office, son. We'll sign some papers. Then that baby's
Yes,
yours.
yes. When you actually steal the vehicle, he actually comments on it, which is pretty funny as well when you're putting the case. That's pretty cool. That's definitely pretty cool. To say the least. Just to say the least, yes. Yes. Might take it for a test drive as well. Fuck it. Fuck it. Guess I did it for a long one this time. Why not? Oh shit. Okay.
No harm
I
done.
crashed, so I'll be done here, I guess. I have been around the same length I did it on the first take. Possibly as well. Alright, so this next one is where I'll finally be caught up with the previous take of the stream. So that I can finally do some new ones as well that will actually show up as new ones. But yeah, again, these ones I've technically not covered since they were in the first take of the stream, so just remember that. Even though the names didn't pop up, of course. My YouTube studio already had to reload, I guess, because the fandom wikis don't add infested as hell, so I guess it makes some of my other tabs reload pretty quick and stuff. Alright, yeah, stream still seems to be live. Live for much longer, already like maybe double the length compared to the first take. That ended in the first 31 minutes randomly. Alright, so yeah, the next one is where I should catch up which is the Plymouth sedan. Again, the Plymouth, whatever pronunciation, sedan. And there's only one location that's really mentioned. There's only one location really mentioned on the Noire wiki. And I'm not counting comments on the pages, by the way. I'm just counting the main page for locations, since I'd rather just focus on those. And this one does require playing a case, but thankfully this case should be available in all versions of the game. So no matter what version of the game you're playing, you should have the case available to you. So to specify, I should probably make it more clear what I was kind of saying earlier. For some stuff, again, silk stocking murder was another option for that first car. Apparently, at the just picked fruit market, whatever thing or whatever. Yeah, whatever thing with the fruit market, whatever I think it was. And then I think also the only other option for that first one was the streets of LA and that one street crime I mentioned by name earlier. Previous one before the Packard. Yeah, I think it was only that one spawn location that was mentioned on that, and then for the latest one I went for, yeah. Like I said, Counselor's car easily the best option. In the streets of LA free roam, or just whenever basically going to that military base thing, whatever, in the southeast like I showed earlier. It's probably the least reliable one for the Packard. And yeah, you could possibly also do the Manifest Destiny. You can possibly also do Manifest Destiny with the one at the Mobsters Drive or whatever. But that one's quite a bit in the case, so it depends on how much you're willing to grind that one, I would say. So it would probably depend on how much you're willing to grind that one, I would say, yes. But yeah. The Plymouth sedan. The only real location to provide is the setup case for the Vice Desk, which does have a newspaper to it, so it's not a DLC case. So yeah, I'm pretty sure one that has a newspaper cannot be a DLC case. So those are pretty story-heavy newspaper things for the narrative they kind of build up in the whole story regarding the suburban redevelopment and whatever. So no matter what version of the game, you should be able to do this method anyways. So no real need to... I think there's a comment on this page if you want more locations, but I'm only focused on the main page itself, so setup it is then. And yeah, I think when I first started the stream, the setup was what showed up here, so that's where I noticed the stream was no longer recording randomly on its own. Now, I will say this one was pretty inconsistent. This one did take me 1 hour the first time to get it, I believe. So it's not consistent, sadly. It's not like a guaranteed spawn in my experience. And you do also have to play a good bit of the case as well. I believe for this one.
Step back! LAPD! What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the...
Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
So I was thinking if it is clues quick, I'll do show clues whenever I think I can. Or where it makes sense to, basically, or where it makes sense to, basically, yes.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I.
In case I kind of need to progress.
You're not the only
Just
one
in
who
case
likes
I
a
need to
flutter, Roy.
progress, of course.
Maybe if... No. Nope.
And yeah, music might still play until you check the newspaper or something, so don't really need to worry about the newspaper, obviously. That was already another previous part of the walkthrough. Again, like I mentioned, even has 14 to 15 hours of watch time as well, which is insane. Despite one commenter's complaint, that was rude as fuck, so I removed it and shit.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thanks. You know the place?
Flop house. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
You're behind the wheel.
Making Royal Drive after everything did after. Yes. Fucking tongue twister for after everything that Roy Earl kind of did to Uncle Phelps, making his ass drive. Dang, I make every partner drive nowadays, but yeah. Because why shouldn't I when I already played for these and put the actual effort into driving in the first attempts, which I didn't necessarily even have to do, but yeah. Yes, yeah. I would have obviously skipped out a story conversation if I didn't know. That's the main reason I didn't, obviously, skip it first time around. But obviously on repeat playthroughs, I am, obviously. Alright, so...
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
Okay.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
I'm out of here. That's a guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Now there's an oxymoron for you.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't put me into automatically, that's why I have to do that. I had to do that. I had to do that, yes. Alright, so...
Okay.
As a reminder, this one's kind of one of the harder things to maybe figure out of the game. Maybe. Since he does say they don't use their real names, you might kind of think of what connection there is, whatever, to choose a name. I mainly, of course, explained it when I first did the walkthrough for this particular part, where I was focused on this case. But yes, the correct answer again was Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill.
I'll stick someone for
a very patriotic
here.
Englishman is staying in room 207.
I already did the slow proof.
Even in the flop house, Adler can't get out from his shadow.
Yes, tongue twisting as for already did the slow playthroughs before, of course.
Gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese.
Door's unlocked. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
Or Earl triggered his own shit, it seems.
guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts. Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight. Insta-heat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago. Candy has expensive taste.
So again, all of them, but just
Albert
in
has
case,
his
but
work
that
cut
might be
out
all
for
you
him.
kind of need to get towards where you need next.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
But to get
Who's
correct
Candy?
answers and possibly not build a
Candy
case, you might need
Edwards,
other stuff. So
the lady who
kinda
filled
get
out this
all
coupon.
stuff just in case.
It's still warm.
Yeah. I actually don't know if I actually got to see this before, actually, where he says it's still warm, actually. I don't know if I actually realized it could actually do something back here. He only does like a thing of lore, like dialogue kind of stuff, so it's nothing too crazy. But I might not actually got to play that before, where he says it's still warm, whatever, over there. Actually though, yes.
Gives us angle if he has a real love interest. Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
I'm out of here. What's the guy? I heard he's an honest cop.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer. We need to know which room is Candy's.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Things about to get down again.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as
Yeah,
she
it's
sounds.
just like things.
All these gentlemen callers.
He's only saying things. And he said it in a weird way, probably after being all accused of being like that person. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, man.
Give it up,
Sounds
bitch.
like we're missing all
He's
the fun.
gonna fuck
Get in
both
there,
of us,
Phelps.
and you know where he's hiding. Now
Alright,
tell
then
me
you
where he
hurry
is
your
before I...
ass in too.
Like hitting women, do you?
Oh shit.
We had a...
This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh. Ha, I can't touch this. I don't know. Something like that anyways. Something like that anyways.
Out cold.
Also kind of
but
reference to
breathing.
Grand Theft Auto 5, having like the
Give her a
gold
minute,
medal
take a look
objectives. You
around.
can't touch this on certain like missions of the game, basically. Basically, yes. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5 has certain like gold medal objectives, I think like that. Basically. Kind of meant to maybe do the intuition thing. I'll probably do it later if I can, of course. I kind of already know everything I'm looking for, of course. Yes.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
Yeah.
Nasty weapon.
I think I might have said it in the
All
first
the
time I played
Italians
it, but
carried
I
a-
wonder if
a
like
real
the
man
switchblade
uses his
kind of
fist
what
for
it
a
looks like in
gun.
Grand Theft Auto like Online's version. I forget. I forget if 5 has a switchblade at all for like single player. I mean, might be an online exclusive weapon. That might have been literally pretty much doing the online exclusive weapons at that point. But yeah. I wouldn't mind if they reused that in Grand Theft Auto Online, because like, it looks pretty good in there, and And being another Rockstar title, I wouldn't even doubt they used as inspiration for the look of it in the Grand Theft Auto Online version. I believe that's a switchblade, at least, for sure. I don't know if they acknowledge it as a switchblade, but still. I see it, the result now, obviously.
Single ticket. One way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio. Scania sails from New York.
That's Arizona. Skip this. Might be some more.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
Yeah.
Let's just get this over with, and you can haul Carlo the hell out of here.
Stuff in it. But yeah. Also, apologies, but like, I didn't even think a lot of times that there might be dialogue, like if you leave the like interrogation. I never really thought of doing that a lot. To be fair, it's probably just a little tiny, like 1 to 2 liner dialogues for the most part. I don't really add too much, so it's not a big deal. I skipped it, but it's not something I thought about a lot. But it's not something I thought about a lot. Yes.
She's leaving town.
That's pretty much everything I need, basically, right now.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
I've been accused of
You're
being
lying,
that wrong on
You were in his
Bangkok, if I
hotel
remember
room.
right,
He
basically.
came back after the fight and you weren't there.
Yeah, that sounds
What
right.
happened?
You can't prove that I was in the room.
I think it was that book thing, if I remember right, in this, actually.
How do you think we found you, Candy? You wrote your name and address on a coupon.
Look, Albert was supposed to take a fall. We were all supposed to make a little money out of it. But Albert got too goddamn stubborn. Said his
I might
pride
have
was
got
all he
this
had
one right, I
left.
forget.
So I told him shove it. Let's see his pride keep him warm at night.
So you walked out before the fight?
Yes,
That's one advantage, I guess, at least.
I didn't take
I
anything.
didn't do detective the stream, if I can maybe remember.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
Never accused, bitch. Don't.
They're bookmakers, aren't they? Tell me the truth.
Clearly not some
How
good
the
person
hell would
who's
I
smoking
know?
all this joint, this whole fucking interrogation and shit. Yeah, first thing, basically.
Albert wrote his winnings down on a notepad in the hotel room. We found the odds in his locker. Who has the betting slips?
That son of a bitch, Albert. Everyone thought he was dumb, including me. But he beat them all.
Apparently.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
I think this one's Bad Cop, if I recall.
Albert is going home by boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. He'll be lucky if he can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
Oh,
think
shit.
what you want, Buster. I'll
Triggered
take my
over
chances.
there.
I got a few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
Do you want to press charges against Arcaro?
Just get him out of here. That's all I want.
Get out, Carlo.
Oh, shit.
You hump.
Rippers.
Good luck, Miss Edwards.
Yeah, one advantage I do take two of this stream since fucking the PlayStation live stream and decide to fucking randomly quit is I get another attempt of doing the stealth without it being broken and everything. Which only took me like 2 tries the last time, so I might be able to do it no problem this time. Maybe, just maybe. Maybe, but maybe, yes. Watch me somehow have jinxed it though, but saying that though. Watch it.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
You know, there might be a trophy slash achievement if you do it first try. If I'm remembering right, basically. Basically, yes. Yeah, I tried going over there, and like she caught me, if I remember, on the last attempt of the stream. Even though I swear I was like all the way over by the wall and whatnot. Yes. Yeah, I'm probably not going to go all the way over to the edge, just in case.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Despite saying that, oh yeah, the truck here actually is supposed to be usable, actually, pretty much, for cover. It's pretty much exactly what he put there, and it's like all weirdly parked over here. Obviously, it's pretty much there so you can use it for cover, certainly, yes. Alright, going to
Much slack.
Okay.
Gotta get closer.
Going something, I see, okay. Yeah, totally not expertly placed on purpose or anything. Anything, yes. I mean, here I kind of will, I guess. I can actually see her. Basically, yes.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Okay, I think she went over. Go! I think I tended to go over here. Once she's past the pillar, then I think I have to go past the pillar. If I remember right.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Do you remember right? Yes. Yes. Okay, might want to go over to the building as well now, it looks like. Alright. Yes. Seem fine here.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Bro, I can still see her, bro. Who cares? This character looks kind of interesting, to say the least. There might be fine, very much if remembering right. Sure. She might even look back around there if I remember to.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Alright, okay. Okay. Think I got unscathed there, basically. Seems. Yes, okay, good. Yes, okay, good indeed.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Right there she is again. There she is again, yes.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
And I think she pretty much stops there, but you might want to cover around here just in case, of course. Alright, yes. Yes. I might watch it just in case there's an achievement. Just in case, yes, indeed. Tongue twisting, yes, bro. Like, watch it just in case there's a trophy slash achievement. And if somehow I need to watch it or something. I guess.
Bookmakers? Yes. Surprise.
Maybe there's not. Maybe there's not a trophy slash achievement or whatever.
A blonde woman just came in here.
Maybe.
She went out the back way. Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
What are you doing?
Bro, he said
intelligence
she wrote something on the fucking notepad, fool. So we're checking that shit, fool. You just listen there, fucking Roy Earl. Fucking moron. Haha. Yeah, this Examiner drugstore is actually where you want to be going. This Examiner drugstore is actually where you want to be going for the vehicle. So once you get there, you're pretty much good, basically.
We know where she's headed. Let's get moving. You know the way. You can drive.
Where are we going?
Again, this vehicle took me like 1 hour, I'm pretty sure, last time, so this one might take some time. Just might. I swear to music, though. Hell yeah, the music be tight in this game, no, fuck yes. But yeah, fucking, I didn't exactly say where here, besides for kind of here, maybe, if I even did yet. But yeah. Anyways, what I was going for here. On the location section of the LA Noire wiki here on this vehicle I'm going for, it says, after exiting the bookmaker's office at the Examiner drugstore during the Vice case's setup, one or more of the sedans can be found in the parking lot on the northwest corner of Sunset and Ivar, whatever. So yeah, this long road over here is Sunset, one that I tend to do a lot. If a vehicle tends to spawn in Hollywood, that's one I tend to go on a lot. And then this is Ivar, whatever the fuck. Parking lot on the northwest corner to me suggests like here about like the Y basically. To me it seems it would be about like the Y, yes. Yes.
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
Red and even
it is that,
kind of.
But he does carry some very sharp suits.
Even pink kind of. Yeah,
if it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. She knows
this
goddamn
one's kind
place.
of unique in terms of the headlights.
I think he knows.
It has like rectangular
I think he worked out the place isn't LA.
To it, basically.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill?
Basically.
Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
Churchill. Fucking what, Roy Earl? You think that was random or some shit? Or what the fuck? Or what the fuck? But yeah, I do think it's talking about this parking lot over here, personally, when I read on the wiki. Because I don't think anything else really lines up too much with what it puts on the wiki, I think. But yeah, it took me 1 whole hour, so it's not been consistent for me, so it might be like the one from earlier, where literally the first time I did it, which was supposed to be the stream that ended up happening, but somehow there was recording issues, so I had to just take 2 of the stream instead. Fucking... I found it eventually after like 1 hour, so yeah. Maybe some of the case spawns aren't exactly the most consistent, but like... It's kind of the only option it gives on the wiki, so that's what I'm going with. Again, aside for like a comment on like the comments section or something of it, but I'll kind of take those with a grain of salt or something, or whatever. If it's not properly on the page itself, I think. The hell, did anything new even spawn? Okay, I don't think that was there before. Yeah, it's just and yet me, I like to kind of go on the long roads around it, basically. Kind of just make my way down, basically, yes. Oh yeah, I don't know, maybe you might even have to kind of go into the place and whatnot too for it to spawn well.